So in our video we posted yesterday, I said we were going to auction that African woman carving thing on eBay, and we did. We started it got up to $33 in bids, and then eBay took it down. And so we will talk about that in today's video. But first, let's head into this Goodwill, see if we can find anything cool. Got this nice little Costa camo hat here for $2. Yeah, definitely grab that. Also found this really nice Polo Ralph Lauren cotton like half zip sweater. It's adult large. It's got a little blue pony on there. Doesn't look shrunk or anything like that, and it's a good price. This is $5.75. I think that'll be a good deal. Got these really nice condition Nike running shoes down here. Nike Zoom something. Great condition on the bottoms. These look to have plenty of life left in them, and only $6.50. I think I'll grab these. Also got this pretty clean pair of Hey Dudes right here. I mean, a little used, but they wear out pretty quickly. So I know personally these have not been used a ton, because if they were, they'd be really bald right there on the ball of the foot. $6.50. They look big too. These are a men's 14, so those should sell pretty well. Not a ton, maybe like $20 or so. They're in really good shape. I think we'll grab those. What you got, Haley?
I found a couple things. I found this. This is just for me, but I think it's a pretty decent brand. I think it sells for like $20 on eBay.
Charisma?
Cute little sweater.
Yeah.
I need more sweaters. So, personal use, I got... Look at this frog.
Aw.
He's so cute. I don't know what he is. Land of
Bee.
But he does not have a sticker on him, so he's only 50 cents. He's too cute not to get. Also, another 50 cents.
Little Stitch. Tsum Tsum? Boom Boom?
Something like that. Disney tag. Oh, this is pretty cool. I never really pick up LL Bean anymore, but
that's really
it's a men's like button-up shacket with that really cool like Aztec pattern on the inside.
Love it. That's
it was
so
in
cool.
The women's section too.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I was looking at the hard goods over here. Haven't found anything crazy. I was looking at this jug. I can't tell if it's handmade or not. Like, it's slightly imperfect, and there's no like, made in China or anything on the top. And I do like
signed it.
No one signed it, but I do really like it. It's $4. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get it. Maybe we'll try running it like on a Whatnot show, and we'll start it at like $12 or so, and then if it sells, I'll be happy with that. And then if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it, because I really like stuff like that. But our house is still, we moved into our house like 2.5 years ago, and there are still like areas that are undecorated. So I need to start being more proactive. Don't tell everybody. I need to be more proactive in finding things. Look at this. $2 for this Eeyore Disney Authentic.
Is he vintage? He kind of looks older.
I don't know. Disney doesn't put years on their stuff, but he is cute. I think $2 is a good deal on that. I found one more hard good item. It's just this little like Minecraft redstone. It's $3, which I know is kind of expensive, but it does light up. It still works. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a little light in there. So that's kind of a cool item. And then we just caught them putting out like a new line of clothing over here.
We got the jackpot just now.
What
Let's
is
lift your
that?
research group. It's not like
LRG.
super great, but it is a good brand to be on the lookout. North Face, like a huge fine
Alpine, men's large.
We got Nike Golf pullover.
It's a long sleeve. I might keep that one. That's like $5.75.
I think so.
The prices are kind of weird. Like all these are $5.75. This one's $5.75. But these are 3 Vineyard Vines extra large men's dress shirts. This one still has a little plastic thing on the collar, so it's basically like new. These are all priced up at $6 a piece, which I realize a lot of you guys watch this video still think that's a good deal, but there's like signs that say all shirts are $4.75. But I guess not all shirts. If this was just one, I would not get it, but because there's 3 of them all in like new condition, they're all Vineyard Vines and all extra large. I think we can get these 6x3 is $18, and we will list this lot of 3 on eBay for probably like $75 plus shipping for all 3 of them, and I think they will sell. And even like t-shirts are normally $1.50, but then you have some like this one, which is a really cool Under Armour shirt, but it is priced up at $4.75, which I still might get because it's in really great shape and a really unique color, so we might make a couple bucks on that. But I don't know, it is kind of discouraging to see high prices. But then I saw this on the rack. It's a Toomey T-Tech jacket. This is incredible. It says size 8, whatever that means. It's like a neoprene Toomey jacket, and this is only $5.75. So this jacket is probably
so awesome.
It's 25 cents less expensive than the Vineyard Vine shirt, and the jacket alone is probably worth the same as the 3 Vineyard Vine shirts combined.
Find of the day.
So for like everything we're finding that's overpriced, we found a really nice item that's underpriced. Champion, a little fleece camouflage, Sherpa, $5.75.
Oh, you found another North Face.
Another North Face with a big spell out on the sleeve. This one's $5.75. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It really just depends on who's pricing that day. Some days it's
sorry, I
just
didn't mean
crazy.
to
No,
cut you
you're
off. I
good.
found a couple of other things like right before all this too. This is just like a.
That's
this is
cute.
not like vintage or anything, but it's big. Clemson
Yeah.
Tigers, go Tigers. This has a This is just a bolo alert. Rowback. It literally has like almost a 200% sell-through rate.
Rowback's really good.
And it sells for like $40-50 used.
But I'm gonna keep it.
There's a hole.
We'll get it and I'll keep it.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Be on the lookout for this brand.
We found one time that had a big grease stain on the front. We paid $4.75 for it.
Yeah.
I got the grease stain out and then we sold it on eBay for like $60.
Yeah.
For like one shirt.
Insane.
That's crazy.
And then I found 2 pairs of shoes. I found these. They're just Under Armour, but they have the Vibram soles.
Yeah.
Like Hovers.
$6.50.
Men's 13. Really great size. And I also found this True. It's like a golf shoe
golf
brand.
shoes. Yeah, that's really good.
So these go from anywhere like 40 to 60 used, and these are in still excellent condition.
Are these also, are they both $6.50? Just making sure. Sometimes, yeah, $6.50 on those and $6.50.
Yep.
This is really good. I also got this pair of Tevas right here. They're in this really cool like forest green color, and they're big. I think they're a men's 14 for only $6.50. We actually sold a pair of Tevas on Whatnot the other day for like $9. So worst case, we can make a couple bucks, but I think if we actually take the time to list these on eBay, we can probably get like $30 for them. They might take a couple months to sell until we get into the spring season when people start wearing shoes like this again. Haley just found this t-shirt. It's another one of the ones that are priced up at $4.75, but it's cool. It's got the Champion little cactus.
It's modern from the tag, but the back is what's super cool about it.
I'm trying to think, like if we were at the flea market and somebody
Would
had
we
this shirt
buy-
for
buy it
$5,
for
I'd be like,
$5?
oh yeah, I'll give you $5 for that.
We probably would actually.
It's like the mentality behind like being in Goodwill and expecting to see $1.50 t-shirts.
Yeah.
And then like $4.75 seems so crazy here. But if we were anywhere else, like if we were at Dick's Sporting Goods and they had this
Yeah,
shirt for $4.75
exactly, we would
on
immediately
clearance,
buy it.
we would definitely buy it.
And it's funny because you mentioned it earlier, but a lot of you have like Goodwill, especially you guys in Florida. Shout out you guys in Florida. Like all
the
these
worst
people that
Goodwills in
have
the
like
world.
$8 t-shirts and
Yeah.
you're like, $4.75 is nothing. But yeah, it's just principle, I guess.
I think we should get it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I also got this. Sorry about the loud noise. I think they're
What is
vacuuming.
that?
But I'm getting this for my brother. He literally put this on his Christmas list this year. Banana Republic Luxe Touch Tea in size extra large. And this thing is his size. New attack. I'd get it to resell
Wasn't
too,
it like
but I'm giving it to-
$35 or something?
It's like $40, $50 t-shirt. Yeah. So shout out my brother. He's getting this.
Shout out Kyle. We'll tell him we paid full retail for it. He'll never know. Is it priced up? $4.75, but that's worth it.
Yeah.
That's worth it. And it's weird because all of the Goodwills, or at least all the ones in this area, are run by the same like regional office. There's like 40 or 50 locations, but it's just this one that has t-shirts at $4.75. If you go down the road to, you know, the other 2 or 3 Goodwills in the town, they're all like all the t-shirts are $1.50. All the regular polos and long sleeves and stuff are all $4.75. So it's weird. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but it's still a good deal. We're still thankful overall for relatively affordable Goodwill prices. A pair of Hokas right here too. They must have just put these out. $6.50. I've never seen Hoka. These are the Huaka. I don't know. We'll get those. This was just like a random stop, like a random thrift stop for today, so we could talk about the eBay statue that they took down. And this has turned into a very fruitful stop here, getting a ton of stuff. Oh, here's some G-Defies. These are actually pretty cool too. G-Defy used to have a sperm as the logo on them. I might get those $6.50, and they changed it to this thing. Kind of a weird logo. I think it was a good move to change it. We'll get these. We sold these before for like $50 or so. I'm over here in the bags. I don't really see anything standing out immediately. I did quickly look up comps on this little laptop bag here. I say little because it doesn't look like it might fit like a MacBook or something, but it's fairly small. The brand is TomTalk and it's $6. Comps are kind of all over the place. I think there was like 35 listed and 16 sold, so a decent sell-through rate, but some of the solds were as low as like $15, so I'm gonna pass on that. But if you find it at the bins or like a yard sale or something and it's a little bit bigger bag or one of the sling bags, those tend to do a lot better. Those are like 50 to $60, so maybe something just to put on your radar. Tom Talk bags. Haley found another one of these Vineyard Vine shirts. This one's a 2X, so we can't.
Performance.
Yeah, it feels very nice. It's very similar to the other ones, like in quality. It feels like they're almost brand new. So we can't bundle this one together because it's a different size. But this one's $6. I think we can just run this on Whatnot and maybe get like $12 for it. Quick little double up.
Like extra large 2X, 3X, 4X on. All that does really well on Whatnot, especially men's clothes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna work for us to put that on.
Anytime we find like bigger stuff like that, like 2X, 3X, we had somebody ask for like a 6X before. It's just so unusual to find it at thrift stores. So almost anytime we find it and it's in good shape, we'll always grab it. Oh, look at that Ring of Fire t-shirt. This one's $4.75. We keep finding really cool stuff. This is a vintage Izod Lacoste made in USA extra large, like light blue cardigan dealio. It's got a little bit of like pilling on there, but no holes, no stains. Really nice alligator, and the sell-through rate is insane. There's been 124 similar ones that have sold in the last 90 days. There's a very similar one for $50, $66, $45. Awesome. There's some lower ones too, but I think we could easily get at least $40 for ours, if not a little bit more. So that's a really good find. And this is, I think, $5.75. Yeah, $5.75 on that. We got these Nike Texas Longhorns, like, I don't know, shorts. All the shorts are $3.75. So we got these for $3.75. We got a pair of Chubbies with the drawstrings for $3.75. I got two Columbia PFG bathing suits. This is a good one. It's like 2X, I think.
These are both 2X.
Both 2X, really nice.
Yeah.
These are expensive too, like $30, $40 new. So I think we can get $15, $20
also
for
bigger size,
those.
which is nice.
Got a pair of, these are just Izod Golf, but they're brand new with tags, and they're originally $50. So $3.75 for these. I figure we can get at least like $15 for them or so on a Whatnot show.
This card.
Yeah.
This is an insane
It's filled with all sorts of cool stuff. Some of this stuff will just get moved to Whatnot. I think that's like a really good sustainable business practice. If you thrift like 50 things and say you sell 20 of them quickly on Whatnot to like recoup the majority of your investment, and then make it to where the other 30 items that are high value and also really particular, like this pair of Nike shorts, like they're good quality shorts, but somebody would only want these if they like the Texas Longhorn. So if you sell these on Whatnot, we might get $5 for them, but if we list them on eBay for $15, they'd probably sell within the same day. So stuff like this really needs to be listed on eBay, but other stuff like maybe the Columbia bathing suit or like Under Armour t-shirt that has a more wider market demand, we could sell that stuff and Whatnot and just recoup most of this investment today. But we'll keep going. She's still putting stuff out. I don't remember seeing these here, so they might have just put these out, but they're used. They still got a pair of socks in there, but these are a men's 14 Adidas shoe. They look in good shape. The bottoms have, I mean, some wear to them, but plenty of life left in these. $6.50. Nice neutral colorway. These should be pretty easy to sell. Maybe not a ton of money, but I think we could easily get maybe $15 for them on a Whatnot show, or maybe as high as like 25, maybe 30 or so on eBay. So either way, it'll be worth it. Haley has a cool item here. Normally, what, saddlebred? Is that what it is?
It's called Saddlebred Big and Tall. It's a 4X and it's 90% down.
Yeah.
Never pick up this brand. I never pick up this brand, but because it's down, because it's a 4X, I even looked it up on eBay. It sells for like $30, $40
and
easily.
It's only $4.75.
Yeah, but I think this is a really nice piece for somebody. This we could probably run on Whatnot and actually do well with.
Yeah, I think so. $4.75 is a good deal on that.
Yeah.
I promise we're not purposely trying to buy only clothes today. I am looking at the hard goods over here, but there's just not really anything that's catching my eye. We got an old DVD player, old waffle maker, I think, some computer ink. You know, I'm sure if Osborne to Thrift was here, he would pick up this coffee machine and sell it for $1,000, but I don't see anything that really tickles my fancy yet. But if you guys see anything on the shelf that I'm missing, definitely comment on the video, let us know. So we spent a total of $195 in there, which I don't think we've ever spent that much at One Goodwill.
Yeah.
We've been thrifting for 5 or 6 years at this point. I don't think we've ever spent that much.
Yeah, I will say a couple things were overpriced. So I said the 2 plush, they used to charge 50 cents and she rang them up for $1.99.
So 1 plush was 50 cents, but
Okay.
when they're 50 cents, they're not scan tags on them. And so the Stitch was 50 cents. The next one had a scan tag, and then I put the other one, the frog you got up there. I was like, that one doesn't have a tag. And then she just scanned the other one again. She scanned the EOR twice. I'm like, Miss Martha.
Yeah.
So we paid an extra $1.50, but I still think it was worth it. $196, I think, for all this stuff.
Well worth it. I mean, what do you think? Like, So you said earlier, like the vineyard vines alone,
I think we could get like
75
bucks for the
and
pair.
Then
the Toomey jacket should be about 80, I would assume, somewhere in there.
So maybe like one other sale, and then the rest of it's pure profit. So well worth the $200. But it was crazy. Like the 196 came up, and I was like, oh, Josh,
oh no,
we're about to spend 196 at one
no,
Goodwill.
We're gonna be bankrupt. So now that we're home from the thrift store, let's talk about this eBay issue. So if you guys watched the last video, we found this hand-carved bust of what I believe to be an African woman at the Goodwill bins. And I said, hey, we're just gonna auction this on eBay starting at 99 cents over the next 7 days and see what it sells for, because I don't really know what it's worth. So we started that yesterday around noon or so, and as of last night when I went to bed, the bids were up to like $33 plus shipping. So I was very pleasantly surprised and pleased with that. However, last night around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to take Stanley outside to use the bathroom. And as I was looking through some fresh YouTube comments, I noticed that the last 4 or 5 people wanted to like watch the auction on eBay, but they said the link didn't work. When they clicked it, it didn't go anywhere. So I checked my email, and I got an email from eBay at like 2 o'clock in the morning saying your listing was removed due to item description policy. So it says, hello, Harry Tornado. We had to remove your listing because it didn't follow our item description policy, which I have no idea what that even means. It says, we appreciate that you selected eBay to list your item. However, the listing was removed because it violated our policy about nudity. The statue was a bust of a woman and it included her breast or whatever, but it's just a wooden carving. You know, it's not in intricate details, I guess. But it says it was listed in the correct category, but item specifics attribute subject : nudes not included. What does that even mean? It says what you need to do next: go to the listing page to revise listing, or go to your active listings in Seller Hub to edit the listing. The problem with that is when I go there, it won't let me edit anything. It just shows the auction ended. When I click on it, it says item not found. So, but what's interesting, what's very juicy about this is at the very end of the email, it says, no policy violation has been recorded on your account, so it doesn't ding our seller account. But then it says, this determination was made by a customer service agent. This came to our attention because of a user report. Now, it's definitely possible that some random person on eBay found the statue carving auction yesterday. They were offended by the nudity that apparently wasn't in the item details part of the listing, and then they reported it. But I think it's probably more likely that some YouTube hater just doesn't like us, and they went to our eBay store and reported that listing to get it taken down for some pretty silly reason. What do you guys think? Do you think it's random, or do you think it's somebody that just doesn't like us? Either way, it is kind of annoying, but we did get a second YouTube video out of it, so that is on the bright side. So I went to eBay, I requested a callback because it's just really vague. I don't know what we're supposed to do. If I'm just supposed to add an item detail to the listing that says it has nudity. So I don't know, waiting to hear back from them, and I'm waiting to see if we can reinstate these bids, because we had like 17 or 18 bidders. It was up to $33. We had like 270 something watchers on the item. And if we lose all that and have to start over, for us, I don't think it'd be a huge issue because we have another video talking about it. And I think most of those people will come back and bid on the same item again if it's listed properly in the future. But for someone else dealing with an issue like this, where an item is taken down after it has garnered so much organic attention, that would be really annoying, like having to get all those people to find your item again and rebid on the item. So I don't know. I'll wait for eBay to call us back, and I'll keep you guys updated. So I just got off the phone with the eBay customer service guy, and I really wish I had recorded that conversation because it was quite interesting. So basically, yeah, I told him what the email said. Hey, this item was reported by somebody. You took it down because of item specifics, whatever. Like, how do I get this item back with the bids? And what do I need to edit to keep it from being reported again in the future? So we took a look at the listing to see why it was removed, about the item detail stuff. And he was like, oh, this was removed because it has nipples. Like, he just flat out said that. And English wasn't his first language, at least it didn't sound like. So I could tell he was like nervous about saying the word nipple. Like, he got kind of quiet on the phone when he said that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that you couldn't, list art that depicted the female form on eBay. He's like, yeah, just, so I guess somebody was offended by that. So unfortunately, we can't like reinstate the item because it was an auction. It's just ended. He said I could take new pictures covering up the he literally said, just take new pictures and cover up the breasts. Like he almost said boobs. It was just really funny. But I appreciate his help. It is unfortunate that we can't get those bids back that we had, but now I just need to relist the item with new pictures. And he was like, yeah, just list new pictures and just cover up the chest area with something. I was like, what would you suggest? He's like, I don't know, you could use like stickers or something. So I don't know if I'm going to use these Moe's stickers or support your friend stickers, but I think the Moe's stickers would be bad. I don't know. We'll cover it up with something and just get it relisted. So it is annoying that we lost all those bids and everything, but I guess that's the answer. I guess you can't list stuff like that on eBay, but I see it all the time, even active listings with, you know, depicting the female form, and it's fine. So I think if nobody had manually reported the listing to eBay, I don't think it was graphic enough to like trigger some, you know, automatic bot to pull down something like that. Haley and I went to our trip to Europe, in like the Vatican and all this stuff, and there's statues everywhere of female and male forms in full details, and it's part of the artistic world. So I don't know, but we're gonna get this thing relisted. It will, the day this video posts, which I think will be, I don't even know, whenever this video goes live, the auction will go live again for another 7 days, again starting at just $1. I feel like that's the only way to get this thing back on track. So that was that was all the drama that went along with the African bust carving. But we did, in earlier in today's video, we found a lot of cool stuff at the thrift store in terms of clothing, and Haley's going to get all that stuff, not all of it, but a lot of it listed on our eBay store. So if you guys want any of that, be sure to check on the eBay store. You can see the active auction. Please don't report it. We have everything covered this time, and you can see a lot of the stuff that we found in today's video if you guys want to buy any of that. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Oh, there it goes. Oh. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want some Harry Tornado hot sauce, you can get it on eBay for $8 plus shipping or Whatnot. And if you're a new user on Whatnot, you can get it for free. And you get $25 in free shipping on your first purchase. So definitely do that too. Hey, no humping. No. Get them, Moe's. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best. We'll catch you all the next one. Boop.